Good morning, Year 5. So I hope you had some fun doing the addition calculations we set for you yesterday. I'm going to go through the answers now. I'm going to do the first one using concrete apparatus, and I'm using some stones, hopefully something that most of you can find outside. Of course, you can use anything to represent the numbers. So the first problem was 4,327 and 3,145. So I have got my 4,000s, 300s, 2 10s, and 7 ones to make 4,327. And for the next number, I've got 3,000s, 100, 4 10s, and 5 ones. Okay, so starting with the ones then, I've got 7 ones and 5 ones, which makes 12 ones. I know that 10 of those ones can be exchanged for a 10. So I'm going to take those 10, I'm going to change them into 1 10, which I'll put into the 10. So I've got 2 ones in the ones column and 1 10 over there. Now I've got 2 10s and 4 10s and 1 10, which is 7 10s. I've got 300s and 100, making 400s, and 4,000s and 3,000s, making 7,000s. Okay, for the rest of the calculations, I'm going to just go through the abstract method. Hopefully this will be enough. If you do have any questions, you can of course let us know and we'll see what we can do to help. Okay, so first of all, 7,291 add 1,462. Starting with the ones, I have 1 add 2, making 3. Tens, I have 9 10s and 6 10s, that's 15 10s. So I'm going to take 10 of those 10s and change them into 100 and put the other 5 in the tens column. For my hundreds, I've got 200s and 400s add 100, giving me 700s, and then I've got 7,000s add 1,000, giving me 8,000. Moving on to number 3, 4 add 6 makes 10, so that's 1 10 and no ones. Make sure you do put those zeros in as placeholders when they're needed. Tens column, I've got 2 10s add 1 10 add 1 10, making 4 10s. Hundreds column, I have 700s add 500s, that gives me 12 hundreds. 10 of those hundreds make 1,000 and the other 2 go in the hundreds column, and then I have 4,000 add 3,000 add 1,000, giving me 8,240. Number 4, 0 add 4, gives me 4. 9 10s add 9 10s is 18 10s, that's 100 and 8 10s. In my hundreds column, I have 400s add 700s add 100 is 12 hundreds, which is 1,000 and 2 hundreds. And then my thousands, I've got 5,000s add 3,000s add 1,000, giving me 9,000s. Last one then, so 6 add 5 in the ones column gives me 11 ones, which is 1 10 and 1 1. My tens column is 8 10s add 4 10s add 1 10, 13 10s is 100 and 3 10s. In my hundreds column, I've got 700s and 500s and another 100, giving me 13 hundreds, which is the same as 1,000 and 300s. And then in my thousands column, I have 9,000s, add 4,000s, add 1,000, giving me 14,000. So this time, because I've gone into the tens of thousands, I could put that there, but then there's nothing else to add in the tens of thousands column, so I can move that 1 into that column, giving me 14,331. So I hope you got on well. Now, if you wanted to, you could do some of these extension tasks. So we've got some calculations here involving decimals and bigger numbers, also a little word problem at the end. And if you wanted to extend yourself even further, you could create some of your own word problems, which you can send in for us to solve. Have a good day.